Hello YouTube, today we have here a Alford Audio DB-W80. It is a mid-range speaker, it weighs a ton, so let's find out what it is like. Keep in mind, this is now it says Bonce Alford Audio or both, but in the future Alford Audio will be going away and everything will be just Bonce. Bonce. And inside the box here, let's find out. So first of all we get these warranty cards here and a little, oh, it's actually quite nice guide here how you can connect them into the 4 ohm or 2 ohm or even 1 ohm. Well, I'm not suggesting to put speakers, especially these mid-range speakers or tweeters, into 1 ohm. Too much amperage in my taste. So inside here, kaboom, there's the speaker. It is a 8-inch driver. Oh, it's heavy. It's very heavy. Nice one. It is a 8-inch speaker with a specs of 4 ohm voice coil and 250 watt RMS. 250 watt. It's like immense of power into one driver. With 2 of these 500 watts, peak is 500 per speaker, so about kilowatt, 1000 watt for 2 speakers. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's start. It has a nice dust cap here with the logo on it, Bonce logo on it. Keep in mind it's not Alford Audio anymore, it's Bonce only. It has this nice green shading back here. I kind of like it. It is very nice, little, how can you say it? Well, it's nice. It's nice, yes. Paper cone and these PA speaker stylish spiders up here. This is a mid-range speaker with a 3-inch voice coil. 3-inch. So the voice coil is sized approximately this. So if I put my voice coil here, it will be probably just around the dust cap barely covers the voice coil. It is big voice coil with a whopping 92.7 dB sensitivity. I mean, in speakers generally you don't have really over 90 dB sensitivities in many speakers, but these PA speakers are blowing it away. 92.7 dBs, amazing. So a little bit foam on here on the side, 8 places to hook it up, and let's see the bad boy here. Whoa, that's a big magnet. Oh, the bracket, the basket is very nice. It's this textured black. It is cast aluminium basket, I think. Yes, it's aluminium basket. It has a nice high high spiders down here. So probably it will go a quite long throw before bottoming out. A nice push terminals here. If I had to guess, it will be probably maybe 4 millimeters squared can you fit there, but I would probably, well, it needs to handle 250 watts, so you gotta get as big cables here as you can. Nice soldering there. Very little everything bad to say in here. Now let's turn it out all the way upside down. It is quite heavy. I think it's like over 5 kilos, 4 to 6 kilo driver here. Nice logo there, Alford Audio, 250 watts, 4 ohms, and a nice big hole here. Well, this does not have anything to blow underneath the spider down here, so it probably will be quite heating up, but it has so huge this back opening here. If I put my finger in, oh, the former feels nice. It's not like aluminium feel when you get this solid aluminium. It has a quite some texture on it. Maybe it's Captain or something like that. If I find any defects. No, it will be. Actually, the pole piece is very close to the coil, so I think it will be okay. It is this big iron top plate here and back plate here will be okay for the speaker to dissipate the heat. The top plate is around 7 to 8 millimeters thick, and the back plate is around 1 centimeter up to like 1.5 centimeter thick. So this is a heavy, beefy, big mid-range speakers. Now I have some test equipment here, so I can hook it up in DATS V2, so I can check the parameters of it. This is a quite nice software to use. Clickety click, it will go like that, and I will see here it is 3.2 ohms. Let's see if you can see it. Yes, you can see the curve down there. So it's 3.2 ohms with a 74 hertz frequency, resonance frequency. Now on the Powerline Audio website, it said it has like 52 hertz of the resonance frequency. So this is a fresh new batch, fresh new speakers from the factory. So this is still quite rigid, so that's why it has a bit higher resonance frequency than the parameters that the factory tells you. Also, what I can see here, QMS is 3.5, QES is 0.48, and the QTS is 0.42, and a 3.2 ohm coil here. Now it's not 4 ohms, it's a little bit less than that. If you are planning to hook 4 of these in parallel, you probably need to take one out or change the connection, so you don't have the, if you go less than 1 ohm, I think it will be too much heat from the excess amperage that goes into lower than 1 ohm connections. Now let's just hook it up in, I have a little amplifier here, so I can hook it up in here, and let's see how it turns, how it works out. Let's take that off, and if you are planning to make a demo car or something like that, I think using a couple of big speakers, like 2 of these, will be more than enough to play loud, because it can handle over 250 amps wattages. So it's like 500 peak, 250 watts, so probably like 300 to 400, maybe 500 RMS will be okay. Well, if you're playing music, you don't play like a plain sine tone into the speaker. That's why you probably will be okay if using a bit more than a, oh, why this is not playing. So, as you can see here, I will be just turning this back on. I have here OC, and I'm using a Unity UT81B oscilloscope. Yes, oscilloscope here, and we can see the voltages that's going into the woofer, and we'll be checking out how much wattages we probably are getting now. Now it's not straight wattages, it is peak volts and amps, but it will be show us something that goes in live. We are now playing 28 hertz here. I will be cranking it up a little bit, and let's see the excursion over here. I will be cranking up as much as I can with my small amplifier here. It plays very nice and steadily. It started a little bit distortion here, and I can hear it also, but the excursion is pretty wild there. I will be lowering it down a little bit, where it looks like it's more it's cleaner the sound, and I will be clamping it and checking out how much wattages we can get here. Now I'm using this Unity 216D here, and we are getting 2.17 amps, and the AC, I think this disconnected 12 volts and a little bit over 2 amps, so we are getting like 24 wattages now here. It is quite nice long throw there. I will be silencing it down a little bit, and then I'll be opening here a Spotify. We'll just listen some music from it and find out how good it sounds. I have here 80 Hz LPF on, so I will be putting that out. Just raise a little bit of the volume, just a little bit gain, and
fiilis on meri. Ja sehän pelittää, kunnes ne kammat leviää. Innostaa uudesta, ei ole raja, jos on henkisesti 5V. ja työtä ilman pajaa. Ja se työ on mun ilo, joten saanko laulaa, olla osana laumaa. Ei tää vie kauaa, mä kurkotan mun kaulaa. Ja desibeli sinkona pukun taas innosta. Ei se tunnu työltä, jos on intoa. Linkoa maratonille ei pidä pinkoa. Ja mun olemus on pinkova. Sinä rullat, minä pyörin. Mestaruus yöni ja elämän työni. Mä löydän kadulta, ei elementeistä oo hajua. Tää on leikkiä rajua.
So absolutely wow. It was like 8 volts or something like that going into the speaker, and it sounded incredibly clean and incredibly loud. So if you are planning to make a demo car or something like that, please try these. Hooking this into a one-doors 2-speaker solution with 2 mid-range and 2 tweeters, and putting something like 10 to 15 liter enclosure for these, I hands down I will be saying that if you put numbers like 6 to 8 speakers, cheap speakers on your door and play with 250 watts, it will not sound as good as this one, because a good high-end product with a good clean amplifier will sound better than a lot of cheap speakers in a very cheap with the same wattages. Putting these into a door, and I kind of want to build with these. Putting just two of these in and test how if I can get like 300 watts for 2 of these, and how loud will they be with a 92.7 dB sensitivity. Well, this was Bonce DB-W80. Very nice big speakers. I definitely recommend them. The build quality is just flawless. There's like nothing. It sounds good, it performs good, the excursion is great with just 20 Hz in free air. I can't imagine how good they will be sounding in a car door or something, like in an enclosure. We'll see you on the next video. Bye bye!